It's Week 4 on ESPN. The Panthers come into today's matchup with a subpar passing game, which is ranked down at number 22 in the league. They will definitely be the underdogs as they face off versus the Packers, who come in with a dominating secondary. They possess the ability to shut down most middle to deep passing attacks and completely disrupt offensive coordinators' game plans. To see how it turns out, we'll go to Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe out in Green Bay.
Welcome. It's a nice, bright, sunny day for football here at Lambeau Field. I'm Dan Stevens with Peter O'Keefe. Peter, how about giving us the lowdown?
Hey, I like this coach-player duo. These guys are center stage in one of the better pass defenses in the league. Mike Sherman has formulated a terrific pass defense. It's a mixture of good play calling, good execution, and good players. Well, tough to beat. On the other side, we have the guy who makes his coach look good. Tyrone Williams comes in as a big play guy for this team, speeding through the secondary for some big numbers. Defensively this season, he's averaged 5 tackles and an interception every third game or so.
Okay, Peter, now let's go to midfield for the coin toss.
Tails.
Tails is called. It is heads.
The Packers will kick off, and they send their kicking unit on the field. Longwell, it's ready for the opening kickoff. He kicks that one out of bounds. Bad kick. He'll give up some field position there.
Kickoff out of bounds. Number 8, kicking team. By rule, the ball is placed 30 yards from the kick. First down.
They got the ball. Let's see if they can take care of business.
Ball on the 40. They line up with their tight end left. Smith with the carry. Takes it right side. Nice run by the 9-year man out of Houston.
First down.
Lamar Smith executes a major run. He puts the pedal to the metal from the word go and doesn't let up until they finally snag him. It sure took him a while.
He is the man of the hour in my book, Peter. Ball at the 50-yard line. They go with the I formation. Wenke drops back. Barely gets it off. Intercepted! Wade is down after making a great play to come down with the interception.
Wenke gets some heat in the backfield, and you have to believe that it caused this pass to not go where he wanted it to. There's the INT right there.
The pressure was good, but Peter, that was a nice play on the ball.
You got that right, Dan. Great reaction time to snag the ball out of the air like that. Well, their offense takes the field after that great interception. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Ball on the 45.
We're going to get the ball right back. Hey, stay right.
Neely with the ball. Dodges a tackle.
Gain of 5. Second down. 5 yards to go.
It's 2nd and 5.
Don't give him an inch, baby. Don't give him an inch.
Neely with the carry. Room. Tackle at the 38-yard line.
Rondell Neely fights for every foot of turf he got on this play, including a painful stiff arm move. You gotta like this move right here. What a soldier he is, Dan.
Yes, he is, Peter. He did what he had to get the extra yardage. Ball at the 38-yard line. They have 3 receivers in. Barr drops back. Throws. Caught sideline. Stiff arms. All on the 33.
Watch for the run. Watch for the run.
They line up with two tight ends. Mealy with the ball. Dodges the tackle.
First down, Packers.
Mealy made a tremendous run here. Just look at all the yards he's picking up. No one is going to stop him.
And no one did stop him. Several people tried, that's for sure. Fantastic job finding the open lanes. Ball at the 23-yard line. They line up with their tight end right. Walker in motion. Moves wide left. Fields comes in and makes the tackle. Peter, let's go over the starting offensive players for the Packers. Let's begin with the offensive line.
Frank Winters brings size and power to this line, and they are ready for battle.
Up now are the receivers.
Terry Glenn leads this squad, putting on a big show for the fans. So far this season, he's averaged 91 yards and just under 2 touchdowns a game.
Finally, here's the general and his next in command.
Brett Favre puts on a good show with these other two. Through the air this season, he's averaged 244 yards and over 3 touchdowns a game.
Okay, back to the action. It's second and about 3.
Keep your eyes open. Don't give him an inch. Double tight.
Mealy gets it again. Charges. A nice run to the outside. Yields good yardage and the first down.
Rondell Mealy is all wound up right here and lets loose just in time. Watch this. Before he gets wrapped up, a slick spin move puts him out of danger.
He pulled that move off at just the right time, Peter. That is a tough tackle for anyone. It's first and goal. The Packers still keep it on the ground. Shoots!
A pickup of 8 yards on the play. Second
Rondell
down.
Mealy gets a fabulous run from this sneaky little fake. Oh, you can't coach that.
That was a perfect little scam play, Peter. Second and goal.
Let's go, D. They can't move us.
Mealy will run. Touchdown. Longwell will line up for the point after. It's up. The extra point is good. The Packers put the first points on the board, 7-0. Longwell is back to kick it away. Great kick. He puts it out of the end zone. Great kickoff, and we'll start up at the 20.
Well, last time they had it, they turned it over on the interception. Let's see if they worked out the kinks here.
Ball on the 20. Smith with the carry. Nice tackle by the 16-year man out of California.
Second down. 10 yards to go.
Ball at the 20-yard line.
Taking the road, should be third roll. Hey, double tight.
Winky fades back. Sits in the pocket. Throws. That was a beautiful catch in traffic. Great position, and they'll pick up the first. Walls got knocked a bit and was having a hard time getting to the sidelines on that play. We'll keep an ear out for his status and give you information as soon as possible. Ball on the 42. Just one man in the backfield. Smith over the ball. No gain on the play.
Gain of 1. Second down. 9 yards to go.
It's 2nd and 9. Wenke pulls out. Throws. It'll be 3rd and long. Walls was injured a bit ago, and now we have the report. Let's go to Michelle Westfall.
He said that his ankle is a bit tender from being rolled over on. He's getting it taped up and is expecting to go back into the game. Back to you, Dan.
Michelle, thanks. 3rd and 8. Wenke drops back, throws. Down immediately, but he will have the first down.
First down. 10 yards to go.
Nice completion here. Take a look. There's the throw right in between the
He had them lined up just right, and they connected for a decent gain. Ball at the 44-yard line. Smith will run it. A loss of 3.
The defense sends that one back to the factory with a devastating stop in the backfield. Big loss there.
Ball on the 47. Diggs hijacks that play after a couple of yards.
They threw that one over the middle from the gun and completed. The receiver was stopped pretty quickly, however, and there's still a ways to go to move the chains, Dan.
3rd and 10. They line up with a split backfield. Wenke fades back, throws. It's tipped. Unbelievable job to make the most out of that play and get the first. Great run after the catch.
Machine Muhammad proves once again why you get the football to him. Take a look. A nice catch, but he's not the kind of player who settles for nice catches.
No question, Peter. He fights for every yard of turf like he owns, well, like he owns the deed on it. Ball at the 26-yard line. Right at the line.
Second down. 10 yards to go.
2nd and 10. Wenke drops back, throws, incomplete.
Tyrone Williams got his body in the way of that one, Dan. It's all about clogging up the passing lanes. You can't coach that.
3rd and 10. Wenke fades back, throws, out on the wing. A 15.
Gain of 15. First down.
Patrick Jeffers really comes through for his team. Let's take a look as he gets the pass there. And he knows he's short.
So he drives it himself to get the first down. Now there is a player who does not settle for almost. The Panthers are putting a good drive together. First down. Wenke comes back. Sits tight. Throws. Good pass by the second-year man out of Florida State. It's the end of the first quarter. The Packers currently enjoying a slight advantage, but it's anybody's game. 7-0. Ball on the 8. Smith with the carry. He bursts through the middle, picks up about 7 and gets the first down.
Carried this one way right, and he got some nice yards. More importantly, however, he moves the chains. Nice play.
They'll have 4 chances to put it in. First and goal.
Don't get cocky, guys. You know we can do this. All right, double check.
Fights off a tackle.
Lamar Smith gets the touchdown, and let's look at the killer stiff arm that got him there.
Oh, yeah.
Pow!
Uh-huh.
Oh, he's pushing away people like maybe he lost a contact lens in the end zone and didn't want people stepping on it.
Exactly. Remember when you lost one of yours?
Oh,
and
yeah.
You slide tackled our producer when he came into the booth?
Hey, he healed up just fine.
Casey lines up for the point after. It's up. He adds the extra point. The Panthers headlock the game with that score. Sauerbrunn will kick this one away. Got all of his leg behind this one. Mealy fields it in the end zone. The 15. Stopped at the 27-yard line.
First down, Packers.
And last time out, these guys went straight down the field for a touchdown. Let's see if they can repeat that performance.
Ball at the 27-yard line.
Let's go, guys. Get the fans something to cheer for. Switching to his right. Switch move! Switch move!
Barr from the gun. Throws. Is intercepted. Minter is down after making a great play to come down with the interception.
First down, Panthers.
Mike Minter dissected that play instantly. It's all about knowing where to make the interception. Check it out. Oh, great job.
Absolutely. Great field instincts there, Peter. Field instincts are absolutely crucial, but don't forget, you also need the physical ability to get the ball, too.
Chris Wenke was the contributor for his team last drive. Let's see what he does this time out.
Ball on the 43. Wenke fades back. Throws. Forces through.
Pass is caught by Wesley Wall.
Chris Wenke threw a nice one this time. Watch this. Right by the defender.
Very good coverage, Peter. Let me ask you, how hard is it to defend against a pass like that?
It's really hard. He played it right. It was just too good of a throw.
Ball at the 29-yard line. They're going with Dion. Wenke pops back, throws. Dragged down 16-yard line.
They toss this one right side and complete it for some really nice yards. Pass the marker, and they'll get a new set of downs.
Ball on the 16. Winky lays back, throws, tipped. The pass is incomplete.
Oh, these guys are almost in different games, let alone different plays. They got to sync up better.
Second and 10.
Let's not get me, D. Nothing, baby.
They line up in the eye. Smith with the ball. Over the left. That will bring up third and short.
Carried this one off his left guard and made a pretty nice run. Good yards off second down.
It's third and about 3. They line up with 2 wideouts. Moves wide right. He's in for the touchdown.
Lamar Smith powers it in for a big score. Watch this one. There's the touchdown. Nice play.
Well, it's always great when you can just run it in like that and avoid a goal line stand. Casey will line up for the point after. It's away. The extra point's good. The Panthers take the lead with that score, 14-7. Sauerbrunn is back to kick it away. Perfect kickoff. Mealy catches it. The 15.
A return of 26. First down, Packers.
Close game so far, and even though there's plenty of time left, they'd love to score on this drive.
Ball at the 20-yard line.
I think it is.
They line up in the shotgun. Walker in motion. Favre drops back. Throws. Good tackle by the 6-year man out of Nebraska.
They tossed this one right side and complete it, but there was not a lot of room to work with. Maybe a couple there.
Ball on the 22. They go with the I formation. Favre fades back. Sits in the pocket. Throws. Caught in the backfield. He's brought down, putting an end to his first catch of the day.
They toss this one out left and get the completion for several yards. Not enough for the first, but still a nice gain.
3rd and 1.
Just punt it right now and save yourself some pain.
2 tight ends on the field. Mealy will run it. Dodges a tackle.
No gain on the play. 4th down. 1 yard to go.
Bidwell will punt it away after a 3 and out. It's away. Smith will field it. Ferguson will make the tackle on the return.
First down, Panthers.
Well, the defense did their job and forced a 3 and out. Now it's the offense's turn.
Ball at the 38-yard line.
You got the position, baby. Let's execute.
They have their tight end to the right. Smith with the carry off the left guard. A gain of 4.
Took that draw right off the right hip of his center and picked up a handful.
Second down. 6 yards to go.
Well, the numbers show he's having a great day today.
Don't give him an inch, baby. Don't give him an inch.
Smith with the stiff arms. It's now 3rd and 6.
Going deep. Going deep.
3 wide receivers on the field. Wenke drops back. Sits tight. Throws. He's tackled, but they are well past the chain gangs. First down.
Patrick Jeffrey.
He sends a telegram to his man for the completion. Take a look. There's the throw right to him.
This passing offense spends so much time in practice running plays and patterns that it's almost instinctive at this point. Ball on the 45. Smith will work. Wayne makes the tackle. That's number 2 on the day.
Second down. 9 yards to go.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. It's 2nd and 9. Wenke takes back, throws. They bring him down, and that's his 5th grab on the day. Walls got shaken up and had to head to the bench. When we get the loadout, of course, we'll let you know.
The pass is caught by Wesley Wall.
Ball at the 31-yard line. They have their tight end to the left. Wenke drops back, throws. Butler continues to dominate, making his 9th tackle.
They dump it off over the middle and get the completion, but there wasn't much room past the line of scrimmage on that one.
Ball on the 26.
Watch for the rush. Watch for the rush.
Smith with the carry. Great tackle by the 3rd-year man out of Ohio State.
Boy, that train was derailed with a smart play. Great pursuit to the outside.
It's now 3rd and 6.
Let's play smart, baby. Let's play smart. Inside, right.
Open field wide look. Fights off a tackle. The Panthers take their first time out. The clock shows 59 seconds left. Casey lines up for the field goal. The kick. He's accurate from that range, and he proves it there.
John Casey boots this through the uprights without too much hassle. Straight down the pipe.
Yeah, nice kick, and the special team squad is happy about that. They love to see it go smoothly, just as that one did. The Panthers make it a two-score game. They are now up 17-7. Solid run, sets up and will kick it away. Great kick. Mealy catches it in the end zone. A 15.
Return to 25. First down, Packers.
Dan, this drive is a great opportunity for them to climb back into this game before halftime.
Ball at the 17-yard
This is
line.
the nice part of the field. I think I'm going to keep you here for a while. All right, come on left. Switch yellow. Switch yellow.
Barr fades back. Sits in the pocket. Drops way back. It's caught in the backfield. The 30. The Packers take their first time out. Ball on the 30.
Shotgun, tight left.
Barr from shotgun. Keeps dropping back. Peppers drops him in the backfield. Scratch that. Way in the backfield.
Julius Peppers ran into some resistance, but tore through that blocker like a bulldozer, tearing down a house of cards. And then the sack became pretty much inevitable.
He is a very tough and tenacious player. If he's only facing one guy, believe me, he'll take him on, whoever it is.
Yeah, you can't coach drive like that.
It's second and 25.
Ready to get ready to see that again. Right now, right. Listen up, listen up. Green 37. Check green
Barr
37.
drops back. Sits tight. Throws. It's caught near the sideline. Stiff arms. That will do it for the first half. The score, 17-7. Time to go to the ESPN halftime update with Clark Dishman.
Welcome to the ESPN Halftime Update. Here's a quick breakdown of the numbers from the first half. The Panthers come into the half having stepped it up defensively and have done a number on the passing game. Great performance as the stats show, and easily the reason why they're winning this game now. Lamar Smith has up to now run for a total of 40 yards and 2 touchdowns. A clear choice for our ESPN Hot at the Half player. That's our halftime report. I'm Clark Dishman with a reminder to tune in to the ESPN postgame show at the conclusion of the game. Let's send it back to Dan and Peter.
Solid run will kick off to start the second half. It's away. Hayes gets the ball. A
23-yard return. First down, Packers.
Well, they're down a bit, but they have plenty of time to work with. Okay, that being said, they would love to put some points on the board on this drive and keep it from getting away from them.
ball at the 19-yard line.
Oh, you like to have your back up against the wall.
Barr from the gun. Throws. Breaks off a tackle.
First down, Packers.
Bubba Franks is going to make the catch, but watch what he does afterwards. He's got it, and now he's going to get more.
Oh, it's always nice to have a receiver to pick up 8 or 9 more yards after the catch.
Oh, definitely.
Ball on the 37.
Listen up! Green 17! Green 17! Listen up! Listen up! Check switch green! Check switch green! Shotgun!
Barr from shotgun. Keeps dropping back. Throws. The 20. 5. He's in for the touchdown.
There's Len. Makes the catch and then really delivers for his team. Awesome job here. Starts here with that crucial catch, and then he turns on the gas.
Honestly, 9 out of 10 receivers wouldn't have made it inside the red zone, and he went all the way.
Beautiful, baby.
Longwell lines up for the point after. It's up. The extra point is good. Walls had to leave the game due to an injury, and now we know the extent of that injury. Michelle Westfall has the full details. Michelle?
They're calling it a mild concussion, Dan. He's still looking a bit dazed on the sideline, but the smelling salts are out, and they're hoping to have him back in the game.
Well, it's nice to hear he's okay, but someone is going to have to take up the slack for the rest of the game. The kick is up. Bird fields it deep. June stops the return man in his tracks and makes the tackle.
First down, Panthers.
They came away with 3 last time, and I'm kind of curious to see if they can punch this drive into the end zone.
Ball at the 25-yard line.
You picked the wrong stadium to come to, Joe.
Smith with the ball. Hurdles.
Gain of 1. Second down. 9 yards to go.
It's 2nd and 9.
Take it down to nowhere, baby. Yeah.
Blinking fades back. Throws. Nice catch by the 7-year man out of Michigan State.
Machine Muhammad turns on the juice and rips this ball down. Watch how he aggressively goes after this. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
He shows great reflexes there, leaning out to grab that pass.
Well, some receivers would be forced to dive for a ball like that,
Yep.
but he manages to get under the ball. Fantastic play. Ball on the 37. The hit.
Got some nice yards there off the first down play, and that really opens things up a bit for this next one.
Second down. 3 yards to go.
Ball at the 45-yard line.
It's taking it short, baby. Clock's gonna run.
Smith will run it inside the left tackle. Brought down at the 42-yard line.
Gain 14 on the play. First down.
Lamar Smith was on
10 yards
fire
to
on
go.
that run. Talk about keeping it floored, Dan.
A little muscle car running, that's for sure, Peter. Very impressive acceleration.
Oh, yeah, forget about the 40-yard dash time. I want to see his quarter-mile time.
Ball on the 42. They line up with 2 wideouts. Wanky drops back, throws, shoots. It's now 2nd and 6. High formation. Wanky fades back, throws, it's tipped, intercepted. The 45
McKenzie is going to get a great jump on the pass here, Dan. This is a great play. Okay, there's the interception, and now he just takes off.
Yes, he does. He swallows up some yardage after the pick.
Yeah, big play, Dan. Close game so far, and even though there's plenty of time left, they'd love to score on this drive.
All at the 47-yard line.
You gonna score again after that? I don't think so.
They're going with the eye. Mealy with the carry. Charges. Jackson with the tackle. His first stop of the game.
Carried this one just left of center, and not a bad pickup. Just some nice yards there.
Ball on the 40.
Watch the play action. Watch the play action.
They're going with two tight ends. Mealy with the ball. Straight ahead for about 3 and the first.
Went with the draw between the left guard and tackle and picked up a handful to move the markers. Nice job.
Ball at the 37-yard line.
Bro, take left. Listen up. Listen up. Red 32 switch. Red 32 switch.
Barr drops back. Sits in the pocket. Throws. Nice catch. And he somehow finds a seam in all that and picks up some extra yards. First down.
They dump it off over the middle and complete it for a healthy gain. More importantly, however, they move the chains. Nice play.
Ball on the 24. Mealy will run it. Dodges the tackle.
7-yard pickup on the play. Second down. 3 yards to go.
It's second at about 3.
Keep your eyes open. Don't give him an inch. Run now, run to run.
Franks goes in motion. Beautiful run by the third-year man out of Louisiana State.
Del Mealy lets loose with an incredible move here. Let's get a better look. Oh, not today.
No way.
He turns on the juice and leaves the defender in the dust.
Incredible agility to free himself up, Peter. An excellent run. Let's see if they can put it in. First and goal. They line up with 3 wideouts. Barr fades back. Sits tight. Barely gets it off. Got in the backfield. Brandt with yet another stop. His 5th today.
They tossed this one right side and complete it, but there was not a lot of room to work with. Maybe a couple there.
It's second and goal. Franks in motion.
Listen up. Blue 14. Check blue 14.
Mealy with the carry. Into the right. He'll get in for the touchdown.
Del Mealy sprints in for the touchdown. Watch this replay here. Touchdown!
Yeah, a well-designed play that caught the defense napping. Longwell will line up for the point after. It's away. He adds the extra point. With that score, take the lead. They're up 21-17. Longwell will kick this one away. What a kickoff through the uprights. Give that kick Packer 3 points.
Dan, they allowed the touchdown, and now it's their turn to answer right back. Let's see if they can do it.
Ball at the 20-yard line. They go with one man back. Wenke pulls out. Throws. Forces through. Nicholson is brought down after making a fantastic play to scoop up the fumble.
Aaron Sharper made a beauty of a hit on this play, Dan. He's the guy that springs it loose coming up. Oh, there's the contact.
Yeah, Peter, it looks like that hit was just enough to make the ball squirt out of there. That is a big defensive play, and they capitalize on it.
Well, this game could go either way, Dan, and that's what makes this drive critical. They'd love to put some points on the board right here.
Ball on the 29.
Let's take it. Wrong eye. Jumbo. Listen up. Green 23 switch. Green 23 switch.
Barr drops back. Throws. Gain of 13.
Favre throws a homing missile on this play. Check this out. Totally threads the needle.
There are two defenders there, Peter, and there was definitely not a lot of room for error.
Oh, absolutely. There was not a lot of room for anything.
Ball at the 16-yard line.
Jumbo. Blue 15. Switch blue.
It's the end of the third quarter. The Packers currently enjoying a small advantage, 21-17. Ball on the 16. Mealy with the ball.
A pickup of 4 yards on the play. Second down. 6 yards to go.
It's now 2nd and 6.
That's all they get. Double tight.
Glenn goes in motion. Jumps over a tackle.
A pickup of 4 yards on the play. Third down. 2 yards to go.
They're going to need more than a half-hearted arm tackle to put him down.
All you guys can do now. Double tight.
Mealy will get the ball again. He's in for the score. Third time's a charm as he takes it in for yet another score.
Rondell Mealy takes the football in for the big TD.
There it is.
Touchdown.
And there's the score right there. Beautiful. Longwell lines up for the point after. There's the kick. The extra point. Good. Packers make it a two-score game. They are now up 28-17. Longwell lines up for the kickoff. Good kick. Smith fields it in the end zone, and he will decide to down it.
They've got the football, and I wouldn't dare try to run it on this drive. Their running game has been painful to watch.
Ball at the 20-yard line. Jeffers in motion. Wanky fades back. Throws. There's a tackle.
Pass is caught by Muhsin Muhammad.
Muhsin Muhammad almost fumbles that one away, but keeps his cool and keeps possession.
Yeah, he stayed very focused, making sure he did not lose the football.
Great concentration.
Ball on the 34. Good takedown by the 5-year man out of Mississippi.
Well, I really like how quickly the defense reacted to force that loss. Really nice speed to the outside.
It's now 2nd and 12.
Just like the last play. I'm going to run you back for a couple more.
Wanky drops back, throws, tipped, incomplete pass.
Chris Wanky maybe should have thought twice before throwing into double coverage. That could have easily been picked off.
It's now 3rd and 12.
Clean out. He's clean out.
Wanky fades back, throws, and it will be 4th and long.
Now that's an odd call. He missed it, but if he had caught it, he still would have been short of the markers.
Solid run, comes in and will punt it away. It's off. Hayes patches it. Wright comes in and makes the tackle on the return.
First down, Packers.
Well, let's see if they pull something aggressive out of their hats for the first play of this drive.
Ball at the 43-yard line.
Hey, baby, the longer the run, the greater the glory.
Shotgun formation.
Listen up, listen up. Blue 15, switch.
Barr from the gun. Keeps dropping back. Throws. He's out of bounds and will have the first down. Ball on the 41.
Double left.
Martin will run it. Takes it right side. The 30.
First down, Packers.
David Martin executes a major run. He puts the pedal to the metal from the word go and doesn't let up until they finally snag him. But it took him a while.
He is the man of the hour, Peter. Ball at the 30-yard line.
Wrong eye. Jumbo, jumbo. Listen up, listen up. Green 37. Check green 37.
Mealy with the carry. Hudson comes up with the stop. His 3rd this afternoon.
Picks up a few there. It may not look like much, Dan, but getting those early yards makes 2nd and 3rd downs immensely easier.
It's second and about 7 yards.
Go get Maything. What's the third and long? Force it.
They line up in the eye. Walker goes in motion. Miller again gets it. Space wide left. Third down coming up.
They get some, but they still have some work to do on third down before they can move those chains.
It's 3rd and 5.
Smart D, baby. Smart D. Don't give up the pass.
They go with a split backfield. Glenn in motion. Packers the run yet again. It'll be 4th and short.
Well, perhaps around 3 yards there. They are definitely short of the first down.
4th down. 2 yards to go.
It'll be a 39-yard attempt.
You better get that out quick, because I'm coming for you.
It's up. Good. He's accurate from that range, and he proves it there.
Ryan Longwell nails it for 3. Great kick. It's all about focus.
Without question, Peter. You know, he's got to factor in things like wind and weather, but ultimately it just, for him, comes down to the ball and the uprights. The Packers have extended their lead and make it a 2-score game. They're up 31-17. Longwell is back to kick it away. It's away. Smith fields this one. Thibodeau makes the tackle on the return.
1st down, Panthers.
They're down, but the game's not over yet. They can't waste any time, and above all, they really need to score.
Ball on the 27.
Don't mess up my crash, chump.
They have 3 receivers in. Winky drops back, throws. It's caught on the wing. Spins. Good grab by the 7-year man out of Virginia. 2nd and less than a yard. Winky fades back. Sits in the pocket. Throws. The 40. Tackle at the 32-yard line. The Panthers have a first after the big pass on that last play. We've reached the 2-minute warning.
10 yards to go.
The Panthers, after the big pass last play, will have a first down. They line up with their tight end left. Winky from shotgun. Throws. Jeffers was the intended receiver on that play. Incomplete.
Chris Winky didn't get the ball far enough downfield. Just sort of fizzled out on him.
Ball at the 32-yard line. Winky drops back, throws. He's brought down, but it appears that they are inches past the markers, and indeed they are. First down. Bird was slow getting off the field on that play, and when we find out what the problem is, of course, we'll pass it along.
On the play. 1st down. 10 yards to go.
Ball on the 21. Winky fades back, throws. It's intercepted. The 25.
Raheem Diggs just won the game for his team. No question about it. That's an interception he'll long remember. Oh, that's a big, big play.
Well, who would have thought this game would turn on one interception?
That's what I love about football, Dane. Anything can happen and anybody can win the game for his team. This drive will wrap it up for them. Well in control of this game, Dan. They just need to pound it out and take time off the clock.
They line up with two tight ends. Mealy with the ball. Henderson makes that tackle, his fourth. The Panthers take their first timeout.
Carried this one off his left guard and get some decent yards on that first down play. They've been controlling the game today with their devastating ground attack.
Mealy will run it. There's space wide right. He takes this one outside and will pick up a bunch of yards and the first down. The Panthers will take a timeout. That's their second. Bird had to leave the field earlier in the game, but now we know why. Let's go to Michelle Westfall on the sidelines. Michelle?
It looks like he got the wind knocked out of him, Dan. And as anyone knows has had that happen to them, it just takes a few minutes before everything is back to normal. I would expect to see him back in the game shortly.
Thanks, Michelle. The Panthers take a timeout. That's their final one. Just 1:31 left on the clock. He'll take a knee, and the clock will wind down. Third and 14.
You worried about this play? You got a long way to go, baby.
He'll take a knee, and the clock will wind down.
Loss of 2 on the play. Fourth down, 16 yards to go.
Bidwell will punt this one away.
Kicker in the backfield.
Smith will field it. Shoots. There's the whistle, and that's the end of the game. The Packers come out on top, 31-17. Well, that should do it for today. On behalf of myself, Peter O'Keefe, and Michelle Westfall, I'm Dan Stevens. Thanks for joining us. Let's go now to the post-game wrap-up here on ESPN.
Thanks for joining us here on the ESPN postgame show. I'm Clark Dishman. The Packers come away with a 14-point win over the Panthers. They now move to 4-0 on the year. The Packers completely arrested the ground game today. Just look at the statistics. Their front four manhandled the line of scrimmage and was a big part in the win. Rondell Mealy sprinted for a total of 122 yards and 3 touchdowns. He will get our ESPN Player of the Game. Thanks for tuning into today's post-game report. Be sure to catch the weekly wrap-up for a review of all the scores, highlights, and game news. This is Clark Dishman. We'll see you next time. It's Week 5 on ESPN. The Packers come into this game with surprising quickness and skill in their secondary. Their top-tier pass defense is ranked with the elite teams in the NFL at number 5. They will be squaring off versus the Bears, who come in with an average yet fairly effective passing game. It's hard to tell what kind of aerial assault we'll see from them today. To see how it turns out, we'll go to Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe out in Illinois.
Welcome. It's a gorgeous evening for football here at Memorial Stadium. Dan Stevens here with Peter O'Keefe at my side. And Peter, tell us what you think about this matchup.
Dan, we've got a couple of the best generals in the league going at it, and it should be quite a chess match. Dick Geron has produced a good passing offense, and he's not afraid to use it. Look for him to go to the air early and often. On the other side of the field, you have yet another brilliantly coached team. Mike Sherman has an inspired pass offense, and it's a credit to his success. Look for him to stretch the field right out of the gates.
We'll see how it works out, Peter. Let's go to the coin toss.
Heads. Heads is called. It is tails.
The Bears will receive, and we're about to get underway. Longwell gives the signal, and we're ready to get this one started. That kickoff is out of the end zone. Nice job, and we'll begin at the 20-yard line.
Dan, I'm curious to see how they start this drive out.
Ball at the 20-yard line. Tight end is lined up on the right side. Chandler from the gun. Throws. Good throw by the 15-year man out of Washington. Peter, let's run down the Bears offense. Let's begin with the offensive line.
James Williams inspires his teammates to give it their all on every play.
Next up, the receiving corps.
Marcus Robinson generates a lot of excitement with his aerial theatrics. So far this season, he's averaged 98 yards on 8 catches a game.
Last but not least, we have these three gentlemen.
Anthony Thomas gives this trio its punch. On the ground this season, he's averaged 154 yards and over a touchdown a game.
Back to the field now. Second and inches.
Push him back! Push him back!
They have two tight ends in. It'll be third and short. Peter, let's go over the starting defensive players for the Packers. Up first is the defensive line.
Joe Johnson and his men deliver knockout blows to the offensive line all game long.
Next up are the linebackers.
Hardy Nickerson is the man who brings the hurt here.
And last but not least, we have the secondary.
Leroy Butler blazes up and down the field and stays in hot pursuit, baby.
Let's get back to the game. It's third and about 3.
It's 4 yards, baby! Play it tight! Play it tight!
Booker goes in motion. Thomas with the catch. That will bring up 4th and short.
Carried this one just left of center, but he gets cut off before he can make it to the first down marker.
1 yard to go.
Maynard comes in to punt after a 3 and out. There's the punt. Hayes gets the ball. Dodges the tackle.
Return of 8 yards. First down, Packers.
Well, let's see if this offense can put something together after the defense handed them a 3 and out.
Ball on the 43. They have their tight end to the left. Walker in motion. Barr drops back. Sits tight. Throws. It's caught in the backfield. Gain of 1. Peter, let's go over the starting offensive players for the Packers. Up first are the big guys, the offensive line.
Frank Winters keeps the quarterback healthy, and he and his line are ready to go.
Next up are the receivers.
Jerry Glenn can break the game wide open when he gets the ball. So far this season, he's averaged 87 yards and over a touchdown a game.
Finally, here's the general and his next in command.
Brett Favre puts on a good show with these other two. Through the air this season, he's averaged 228 yards and real close to 2.5 TDs a game.
Okay, back to the action. It's 2nd and 9.
Let's not give me things. Nothing, baby.
Walker goes in motion. Barr fades back. Sits in the pocket. Throws. A 25. 10. Touchdown.
Jerry Glenn pulls off a whopper of a play that ends with 6 points. We got to see that one more time. There's a great catch. A big gain on its own.
But then he takes off and he just keeps going. They could not stop him. Longwell will line up for the point after. It's away. The extra point is good. The Packers draw first blood and put the first points up on the scoreboard, 7-0. Longwell sets up and will kick it away. What a kickoff through the uprights. Give that kicker 3 points.
Well, let's see if they can march down the field and answer right back with a touchdown of their own here.
Ball at the 20-yard line.
Shotgun, right.
Chandler from shotgun. Keeps dropping back. Throws. Incomplete pass.
Wow, the ball's getting awfully slippery in this downpour, Dan. I think that's why he overthrew his man.
Ball on the 20.
Taking it long, it's going to be starting now. Hey, straight left.
Chandler drops back. Throws. The 45, 40, 30, 20, runs out at the 17-yard line. The Bears have a first after the big pass on that last play. Robinson's wide right, and we'll see if he can repeat his performance from the last play. Baxter in motion. Chandler fades back, throws. Nice catch by the 10-year man out of Auburn. Peter, I'm going to talk about the previous play for a second here. That was a very nice catch.
You're dead on about that last play, Dan. The superlative Marcus Robinson. You know, he's coming off reconstructive knee surgery, only playing in about half the games in 2000-2001. He's looking to return to his 1999 film when he had a club record of 1,400 yards receiving.
It's 2nd and about 3. Chandler drops back, throws. McKenzie hijacks that play after a couple of yards.
They toss this one right side and get the completion. But they didn't get a heck of a lot out of it as the defense closed pretty quickly.
3rd and 1.
Shut it, Ron. Keep you off first down.
Thomas with the ball. He's past the markers, and they convert the 3rd and short. First down.
Nice job to pick up the first. Good read of the D and nice explosion to get through the line.
First and goal. Chandler fades back, throws, hurdles, 15, 25, forced out at the 39-yard line.
Holding. Number 57. Offense. The penalty is declined.
Good drive last time they had the ball, Dan, as they marched down into the end zone. Let's see if they can make it deja vu all over again.
Ball at the 39-yard line. Mealy will run it. Stiff arms.
Gain of 5. Second down. 5 yards to go.
Ball on the 44. Glenn goes in motion. Jukes. Nice run to the outside. A gain of 6 and the first down.
Took the pitch way out left, past the tackle, and gets what he needed for the first. Good job.
Ball at the 50-yard line. From the gun, drops way back, throws, caught sideline, 30.
Devon Walker yanks it down, then pours it on. Watch this. Great catch, but he really delivers on the run.
Absolutely. You know what they say about receivers who have a great pair of feet.
What, they're fast?
Ball on the 28. They go with the I formation. Mealy with the carry. Wiggum doesn't let that get far at all and makes the tackle just past the line. Second and 8. High formation. Mealy with the ball. Tosses it out right. That will bring up 3rd down.
Carried this one way right, and he gets a few.
3rd and 4. Sits tight, barely gets it off. Nice throw by the 12-year man out of southern Mississippi.
Nice completion here. Take a look. There's the throw. Right in between the numbers.
He had them lined up just right, and they connected for a decent gain. Ball at the 11-yard line. They come out in the shotgun. Mealy will run it. Nice block. No gain on the play.
Took this one left side of the line, but there wasn't much room past the line of scrimmage on that one.
9 yards to go.
Ball on the 10.
Don't get Mason. Here's the third and long. Force it. Back up.
Walker in motion. Healy with the carry. Dodges the tackle. It's the end of the first quarter. The Packers currently enjoying a slight advantage, but it's anybody's game, 7-0. Third and 4. It again.
Wendell Neely powers it in for a big score. Watch this one. There's the touchdown. Nice play.
Well, it's always great when you can just run it in like that and avoid a goal line stand. Longwell lines up for the point after. There's the kick. He adds the extra point. The Packers make it a two-score game. They are now up 14-0. Longwell lines up, signals, and we're ready for the kickoff. It's off. Christian gets it deep. 30.
Return at 21. First down, Bears.
Marcus Robinson was the contributor for his team last drive. Let's see what he does this time out.
Ball at the 30-yard line.
Everybody's looking. It's time to shine.
Chandler fades back. Throws. Slipped through the defense to pick up a handful of extra yards. Nice move for the first down.
Chris Chandler had no trouble zinging that one past the defender, Dan. Perfect throw. He couldn't help but catch it.
The ball was sent there, special delivery.
And the receiver didn't even have to sign for it.
Ball on the 47. Chandler from shotgun. Throws. It's tackled right away, but there's enough yards there for the first.
He connects with his receiver with ease, Dan. He sees his man and then airs it out for the completion.
Yeah, they are in sync. They're able to depend on each other as the play unfolds.
Well, they actually look like Backstreet Boys to me.
I don't think so. Ball at the 36-yard line. Leaps over a tackle.
Gain of 5. Second down. 5 yards to go.
It's 2nd and 5.
Watch for the run! Watch for the run!
They're going with 4 wideouts. Chandler drops back, throws, caught in the backfield. The 20. Ball on the 20. Chandler from the gun. Throws. Flag down on the play. Let's get the call.
Pass interference. Number 42. Defense. Touchdown.
Darren Sharper was just trying to yank the ball away. He was openly interfering. Good call.
The Bears get a free first down from the defensive penalty.
We need discipline.
Sharper gets set after committing the penalty. Chandler fades back. Throws. Pass is incomplete.
Mike McKenzie controlled his zone pretty well on that play, I'd say.
Ball at the 14-yard line.
Keep them where they are. Force them long.
Chandler pulls outside. Throws. It's tipped. 3rd and long coming up.
You know, the passing game is so tough in wet weather. It's hard to get a lot of air under the ball, and he ended up underthrowing it.
Third and 10.
Keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open. Come on, pass.
Chandler from shotgun. Throws. And it will be 4th and long.
Running through behind his man, and there's no way a receiver can reverse course on this puddle of a football field.
Edinger lines up for the field goal.
There's no way you get that video.
It's up. It's good. He makes the field goal.
Edinger really does a nice job here compensating for the weather. Watch this. Right through the upright.
Boy, you could hardly tell that he did that in the middle of a rainstorm. The Bears take advantage of an important drive, but they still need more. They trail 14-3. Edinger will kick this one away. It's away. Mealy catches it in the end zone. The 20, 25, 35, 40, 40, jukes.
Return of 64 yards. First down, Packers.
Really good game for this offense so far. They produced where it counts most, the scoreboard, and they can add more on this drive.
Ball on the 38.
Let's go. Let's keep it. We got a chance.
One man back.
Right.
Barr drops back, throws. He's tackled, and that's his second catch of the afternoon.
They toss this one out left and get the completion, but there wasn't much room past the line of scrimmage on that one.
It's now 2nd and 6.
On the backfield. Watch the run.
Glenn goes in motion. Azuma makes the tackle. That's number 2 on the day.
Not a lot there, maybe 3 yards. Let's see what they do coming up.
3 yards to go.
It's 3rd and about 3.
Short yardage. Play tight deep.
Two tight ends on the field. Mealy with the ball. Finds the tackle.
Pick up of 4 yards on the play. First down, 10 yards to go.
Ball at the 27-yard line. Mealy will get the ball again. Nice run by the third-year man out of Louisiana State. Ball on the 21.
Keep your eyes open. Don't give him an inch.
Franks in motion. Barr fades back. Sits in the pocket. Throws. Tipped. It's intercepted. Azuma is tackled after a superb defensive play to come away with the interception.
But blame it on the rain, baby. Check out this replay, and you'll see what I mean. Right into the D's hand.
Oh, boy, Peter, it is so tough to throw in these conditions. The weather is definitely the 12th man on the field for the defense.
Yeah, you have to adjust your game plan in these conditions, and they didn't do that on this play.
Ball at the 26-yard line. Moves wide left. Sharper drags him down after a handful of yards.
4 yards on the play. Second down, 6 yards to go.
It's now 2nd and 6. Baxter goes in motion. Open field wide left. Fights off a tackle. Runs out of bounds at the 49-yard line.
Anthony Thomas barrels through on this play for some nice yards. Watch this now. Oh, thank you, stiff arm.
Well, we just saw that the offense can play pretty physical too, Peter. That move really opened this play up and allowed some big yards. The Bears have a first after the big run on that last play. 3 wide receivers on the field. Chandler from the gun. Throws. Pass ball's incomplete. Peter, I want to stop here, if I may, go back a down, and talk about that run. That was a heck of a play.
Oh, you said it, Dan. Anthony A-Train Thomas has come a-chugging into the Windy City, and let me tell you, he's got a full head of steam.
All on the 49. They have 2 receivers in. Chandler drops back, throws. Booker was the intended receiver, incomplete pass.
Well, not sure what went wrong on that pass play, Dan, but it didn't look right.
3rd and 10.
Hey, baby, just go on and keep the pass up.
Chandler from shotgun. Throws. McKenzie makes the tackle.
Oh, nice pass, but they're just shy of the markers, Dan. Let's see what they decide to do here.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. They're going for it on 4th and 2.
You guys ain't that good.
Robinson in motion. Thomas will run it. He flies up the middle for about 2. First down.
Anthony Thomas converts on 4th. It's all about determination. That's what allows you to pick up the first down. Just like that.
Peter, that was a nice play. What do you think?
It sure was, and it can really pay off for these guys if they can punch it into the end zone.
The Bears have a first down after the big fourth down conversion. Chandler fades back, throws. A gain of 18.
Chris Chandler rolled the dice there with a pass into double coverage. But he got it in there. Great throw.
Peter, that's the kind of decision that does not foster good quarterback-coach relations.
Absolutely. The coach has to be happy with the result, though, once he started breathing regularly.
Ball at the 21-yard line. They're going with their tight end right. Chandler drops back, throws. They bring him down, and that's his fifth grab on the day. The Bears take their first timeout.
Marcus Robinson was the man in the middle on that play. Watch this. Oh, great catch.
Yeah, and very, very tough to do in double coverage like that.
Yeah, you got two guys just trying to see who's going to cream you. Terrific job by the receiver.
The Bears racked up their fourth first down on this drive. They're moving the ball very well. Chandler fades back, throws, touchdown.
Chris Chandler links up perfectly with his man for the score. We'll take another look. That's 6 points.
They were totally synced up on that play. A great route plus a great catch.
Equals 6 points, and that's really great.
Edinger will line up for the point after. It's away. The extra point. Good. The Bears cut it close. It's still anybody's game. The score, 14-10. Edinger lines up for the kickoff. He puts it out of the end zone. Great kickoff, and we'll start up at the 20.
Dan, if they can manage to score here, that could really put some pressure on for the second half.
A minute and 2 seconds left. Mealy with the carry. Nice tackle by the third-year man out of New Mexico.
Nice play on first down to stuff him for a loss. That's how to play the run.
It's 2nd and 11. Mealy with the ball. Urlacher puts up a brick wall and stops him after a couple of yards.
Only yielded a couple on that play, and they'll have a ways to go to move the chains.
That will do it for the first half. The score, 14-10. Let's go to Clark Dishman in the ESPN studios for a halftime update.
It's the ESPN halftime update. The Packers come into halftime having held their own in this game, and it's due in no small part to an effective run-stopping front line. The numbers tell the story here. Terry Glenn has up to now caught passes for a total of 55 yards and 1 touchdown. He'll walk away with our ESPN Hot at the Half player. That will do it for now. I'm Clark Dishman reminding you to tune in to ESPN's post-game show at the conclusion of the game. Let's send you back to Dan and Peter.
Sets up and will kick it away to start the third quarter. There's the kick. Mealy has it. The 20. Stopped at the 25-yard line.
First down, Packers.
Close game so far, and even though there's plenty of time left, they'd love to score on this drive.
Ball on the 25.
Got a long way to go, baby, and a lot of me in front.
Tight end is lined up left side.
Okay, listen up. Yellow 31. Yellow 31.
Barr from the gun. Drops way back. Throws. Caught sideline. Right down at the 45-yard line.
With the completion.
Dan, this throw is simply amazing. He launches this baby all the way downfield. Look at this moonshot. Unbelievable.
Not only the arm strength is impressive, but to be that accurate that far downfield is nothing short of fantastic. The Packers, after the big pass last play, will have a first down. Rucker will line up wide left after the nice pickup last play. Barr from shotgun. Throws. Caught in the flat. He's taken down, and that's his third reception of the day.
They toss this one out left and complete the pass for a nice gain.
3 yards to go.
Ball at the 38-yard line.
That's all it gets. That's all it gets. They're running. Watch the run.
Mealy will run it. Dodges a tackle. The 25.
A pickup of 16 yards on the play. First down.
Del Mealy made a tremendous run here. Just look at all the yards he's picking up. No one is going to stop him.
And no one did stop him. Several people tried, that's for sure. Fantastic job finding the open lanes. Ball on the 22. Glenn goes in motion.
Okay. Green, 23, green.
Throws. Incomplete.
That ball is pretty wound up right now. He needs to measure out his passes a bit better.
Second and 10.
Taking a roll, should be done, Long. Hey, listen up. Switch it.
Mealy with the carry off the right side. The 10.
Gain of 13. First down.
Del Mealy was on fire on that run. Talk about keeping it floored, Dan.
A little muscle car running, that's for sure, Peter. Very impressive acceleration.
Oh, yeah, forget about the 40-yard dash time. I want to see his quarter-mile time.
It's first and goal. Mealy with the ball. Stiff arms. Second and goal. They're going with Dion.
have lost his grip on the ball or something because that one didn't even have enough force behind it.
Third and goal. Mealy will run it. It'll be fourth down.
Took the handoff and went right of center, but he's still short of a touchdown. It's now 4th and goal.
It'll be a 21-yard attempt, a little chip shot. There's the kick. It easily sails between the uprights.
Ryan Longwell delivers the goods under tough conditions. Look at this. Splits the upright.
With all this rain, that ball could have very easily slipped and gone any which way.
Yeah, but he maintained focus and control and compensated perfectly. You really can't coach that.
The Packers stretch the lead but are still within a single score. They're up 17-10. Longwell is back to kick it away. Got a lot behind this one. Christian fields it in the end zone, and he thinks better of returning it and will down it.
They let them have 3 points, and now they have to see what they can do on offense.
Ball at the 20-yard line. Booker in motion. Thomas with the carry. McKenzie makes the tackle. That's number 4.
4 yards on the play. Second
Anthony
down.
Thomas squares his shoulders and just
6 yards.
tramples the defender here. Check this out. Bam! Someone should tell him that hits like that belong on the other side of the ball.
You know, if that keeps up, Peter, it won't be long before he's on the other side of the goal line. Ball on the 24.
Don't give him an inch, baby. Don't give him an inch. Turn around, watch the run.
Chandler fades back. Throws. It's caught in the backfield. Good catch by the 6-year man out of Sacramento State.
Got several there and picked up the first. Nice pass.
Ball at the 33-yard line. They line up in the eye. Chandler drops back, throws, fights off a tackle. It's second and about 7 yards.
Watch for the run. Watch for the run. The run.
Thomas with the ball. Charges.
3-yard pickup on the play. Third down. 4 yards to go.
Third and 4.
You guys better get the punt team ready. Get the punt team ready.
Looks like they're going with the shotgun. Chandler from the gun. Throws. He's down. And that's his 6th catch today.
Marcus Robinson leaps up to make this catch with ease. Take a look here.
Oh, boy.
Looks like he's been taking some ballet lessons in the offseason, eh, Dan?
Well, you never know. Either way, that was a great catch, and they continue to move the ball upfield. Ball midfield, right at the 50. Chandler fades back, throws. They drove him down immediately, but he will have the first down.
Luther Broughton turns on the juice and rips this ball down. Watch how he aggressively goes after this. Oh, man. He shows great reflexes there, leaning out to grab that pass.
Well, some receivers would be forced to dive for a ball like that, but he manages to get under the ball. Fantastic play. Ball at the 39-yard line. Chandler from shotgun. Throws. Incomplete pass.
Mike McKenzie with some great coverage on that one, Dan. Played him just tight enough to make it a difficult catch.
Second and 10.
Take it down to nowhere, baby. Yeah. Ace left.
Chandler drops back. Sits tight. Barely gets it out. Jukes. Third and 1. They go with the I formation. Diggs gets to him in the backfield and makes a great tackle to push him back several yards.
Fourth down.
Nail Diggs, he rails this train with a smart play. Brilliant read of the offense, as we'll see right here. That's a great tackle, Dan.
Ooh, I totally agree, Peter. They're really running the table out there and forced a tough fourth down. Edinger lines up for the field goal.
You better get that off quick, because I'm punting.
It's up. It doesn't make it all the way there. No good.
Rondell Mealy put up the big numbers last drive. Let's see what he can add on right here.
Ball on the 43.
Okay. Goal 42. Goal 42. Okay. Green 27. Green 27.
Barr fades back. Throws. What a way to make a big play in traffic. Yeah, I'll tell you, he reeled that one in for big yardage. First down. It's the end of the third quarter. The Packers currently enjoying a small advantage, 17-10.
Once he gets some momentum behind him, Dan, he is very hard to take down.
Get up. We can still win this. Inside, right.
Mealy will run it. Has room. Dodges a tackle. Ball at the 26-yard line.
On backfield. Watch for the run. All run.
Mealy with the carry. Forces through.
No gain on the play. Third down. 3 yards to go.
It's third and about 3.
Might as well kick, but you can't throw.
Mealy can get it. Shoots.
Pick up of 4 yards on the play. First down. 10 yards to go.
ball on the 22. They're going with two tight ends. Throws. Mealy was the intended receiver, incomplete.
Del Mealy had a nice read, but couldn't catch the pass across the middle.
Second and 10. There's a pitch wide left. That will bring up third and long.
Well, they only got a couple of yards on that play. There's a lot of ground to cover on third down.
Third and 8.
Gary Glenn really uses his head here and makes a great play. There, he's got the ball, but the best part is how he gets the first.
That is so crucial on third down to have a receiver who fights to get across that line.
You can't coach desire like that.
They'll have 4 chances to put it in. First and goal. They line up with 4 wideouts. Fades back. Keeps dropping back. Throws. Escape. Good tackle by the third-year man out of Nebraska. Mealy got knocked a bit and was having a hard time getting to the sidelines on that play. We'll keep an ear out for his status and give you information as soon as possible. It's second and goal. The brakes yet again, his 6th tackle. It's third and goal. Will run it.
John Carter gets in the end zone, and the offense wins this red zone battle for the touchdown.
What a nice little jaunt. Made it look very easy, Peter. Longwell lines up for the point after. Away. The extra point is good. Mealy was injured a bit ago, and now we have the report. Let's go to Michelle Westfall.
Dan, the doctors are saying that he suffered a broken collarbone and that he'll be out for a minimum of 3 weeks.
That could be a costly injury for this team. It'll be interesting to see what they do in his absence for the next handful of weeks. The Packers have extended their lead and make it a 2-score game. They're up 24-10. It's off. Christian catches it. On
20. 23-yard return. First down, Bears.
Time for the offense to do their job. Let's check it out.
Ball at the 23-yard line.
These are Owl fans. Give them some cheer back.
Single back formation. Chandler drops back, throws. The 45. It's out at the 44-yard line. The Bears have a first after the big pass on that last play. Robinson lines up wide right after racking up the yards last play. Chandler aids back, throws. The pass is no good, incomplete.
Marcus Robinson moved to the outside and was open, but couldn't make the completion.
Ball on the 44.
Keep them where they are. Force them long.
Chandler drops back, throws. He's tackled and has snagged 8 balls this afternoon. Ball at the 32-yard line. Chandler aids back, throws. Caught near the sideline. Williams pushes him out of bounds.
Got some nice yards there off the first down play, and that really opens things up a bit for this next one.
Second and less than a yard.
Let's take some yards this play. Take some yards. Right, free right.
Chandler drops back, throws. He's wrapped up, but with 9 catches under his belt, he doesn't look too intimidating. Let's see if they can put it in. First and goal. Throws. The pass is incomplete.
Mike McKenzie was effective in the zone, picking up the intended receiver and disrupting the pass.
Second and goal. Chandler drops back. Sits tight. Oh, great catch by the 4-year man out of Northeast Louisiana. Third and goal. The Packers take their first time out. It's third and goal.
No points, baby. No points.
Chandler aids back, throws. It's tipped. Intercepted. Williams is down after making a great play to come down with the interception.
First down, Packers.
Tyrone Williams made the play. Let's look at this again and check out the interception. This is great defense. Oh, nice.
Peter, fabulous timing. There wasn't much of a window of opportunity, but he still managed to make that very big play.
Yeah, you can't coach reaction times like that. Well, Dan, they're on target to cruise to the finish line. Just move the ball and take as much time off the clock as possible.
Ball on the 20. Carter with the carry. Delivers a nice hit right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense had the barricades up in the middle lanes, and there was no way traffic was getting through.
Second and 10.
Let's not give me anything. Nothing, baby.
Split backfield. Carter with the ball. Open field wide right. Azuma gets in after a couple of yards and makes the stop.
Only yielded a couple on that play, and they'll have a ways to go to move the chains.
It's third and about 7.
Don't give up the time.
Carter gets it again. Brown derails that play just past the line of scrimmage.
Well, they went for the whole enchilada and only got a little bit of melted cheese.
6 yards.
Kudos to the defense for the key third down stop.
Bidwell will punt it away after a 3 and out. Nice punt. Johnson fields this one. Charges.
The tackle, 17. First down.
Now it's coming down to the end, Dan, and if they don't score here, they can just kiss this one goodbye. Got to punch it into the end zone.
All at the 48-yard line.
We got the position, baby. Let's execute. Front five, front five.
Chandler from the gun. Throws. He's taken down, but now has a whopping 10 catches. We've reached the 2-minute warning. All at the 36-yard line. They're going with 3 wideouts. Chandler from shotgun. Throws. The pass is incomplete.
Tyrone Williams managed to make sure that he was positioned between the QB and the receiver on that baby. There was no way that was going to be a completion.
Second and 10.
Taking a long time, we starting long.
They line up in the shotgun. Chandler from the gun. Throws. Tipped. Incomplete. The second incompletion in a row.
Chris Chandler thought he could finesse the pass through double coverage, but it didn't pan out.
Third and 10.
Pass just ain't working. Just give it up. Christian, you ain't right.
Chandler from shotgun. Chandler rolls out. Throws. Incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
You know, the passing game is so tough in wet weather. It's hard to get a lot of air under the ball, and he ended up underthrowing it.
They're going for the first out on 4th and 10.
How does Fort Town feel? How does it feel?
They have 4 receivers in. Chandler from the gun. Throws. Pass is incomplete. No good. They're going to have to turn the ball over.
First down, Packers.
But Dan, this pass just wasn't there enough to pull off the big play. Let's watch. Incomplete, and that has to be a heartbreaker.
Peter, I suppose there was nothing to lose from this, but would you have done it?
Well, you have to try something, but perhaps I would have punted there and end the game with some respect.
The clock reads 1 minute and 46 seconds. 2 wide receivers on the field. Jukes. A gain of 5. The Bears take their first time out. A minute and 40 seconds on the game clock.
Keep your eyes open. Don't give them an inch.
They line up with 2 tight ends. Carter will run it. Dodges the tackle. The Bears will take a timeout. That's their second. Third and inches.
It's third down, team. Play it tight and turn down.
Carter will get the ball again. Shoots. The Bears take a timeout. That's their final one.
John Carter moves the markers on this play, and man, what a great juke.
He knew he couldn't just power ahead, so he faked them out a little to get some room. Very nice run. Ball on the 47. take a knee, and the clock will wind down. Ball at the 45-yard line.
Just like the last play, I'm going to run it back for a couple more.
He'll take a knee, and the clock will wind
A
down.
loss of 2 on the play. Third down. 14 yards to go.
Third and 14. They have 2 tight ends in. He'll take a knee, and the clock will wind down. There's the whistle, and that's the end of the game.
Fourth down.
Packers come out on top, 24-10. That'll wrap it up for us. On behalf of everybody here at ESPN, including Peter O'Keefe, Michelle Westfall, and myself, Dan Stevens, thanks for spending time with us. Up next, the ESPN post-game wrap-up.
This is Clark Dishman welcoming you to the ESPN postgame show. The Packers come away with a 14-point win over the Bears. They now move to 5-0 on the year. The Packers completely arrested the ground game today. Just look at the statistics. Their front four manhandled the line of scrimmage and was a big part in the win. Terry Glenn caught balls for a total of 91 yards and 1 touchdown. He's our ESPN player of the game. Well, that will do it for now. Make sure you tune into the weekly wrap-up for the entire weekend scores, highlights, and insight. I'm Clark Dishman. We'll see you then. It's Week 6 on ESPN. The Packers come into today's matchup featuring an impressive secondary. Thanks to them, their pass defense is ranked at number 11 in the overall standings. They will be going up against a team with similar weaknesses versus the Patriots, who come in with a dominating secondary. They possess the ability to shut down most middle to deep passing attacks and completely disrupt offensive coordinators' game plans. We'll see how it unfolds with Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe out in Foxborough.
Welcome. It's a rainy day here at CMGI Field. I'm Dan Stevens, and with me, as always, is Peter O'Keefe. Well, Peter, tell us what we have in store for us.
Dan, with this much talent, what can I say? Two of the best DBs the game has ever produced. Lawyer Malloy comes in, shutting down his side of the secondary. Don't make a mistake in his direction, because he'll punish you for it. And over here, we have the other side of the coin. Ty Law comes in with a sixth sense for where the ball's going to be thrown, as you can tell from the numbers generated. Defensively this season, he's averaged 4 tackles and an interception every third game or so.
Peter, thanks. It's time now for the coin toss.
Give us tails.
Tails is called. Tails it is.
The Packers choose to defend. Let's get started. Longo, it's ready for the opening kickoff. This is a beauty. Redmond catches it in the end zone, and he downs it. We will start up at the 20. Ball at the 20-yard line. 2 tight ends on the field. Great tackle by the 16-year man out of California. Peter, let's go over the starting offensive players for the Patriots. First up, the offensive line.
Damian Woody powers up this line considerably, and that will give his quarterback more time.
Up now are the receivers.
Troy Brown leads this squad, putting on a big show for the fans. So far this season, he's averaged 104 yards on 9 catches a game.
And lastly, the man who calls the plays and the guys who back him up.
Tom Brady provides a vital contribution to this group. Through the air this season, he's averaged 253 yards and real close to 2.5 interceptions a game.
Back to the field now. 2nd and 10.
Bring it down to nowhere, baby. Yeah.
Brady drops back. Throws. Incomplete pass. Peter, let's go over the starting defensive players for the Packers. We'll start off with the D-line.
Joe Johnson has an intensity level that keeps him going all game long.
Next up are the linebackers.
Hardy Nickerson knows whether it's a run or a pass before the rest do.
Finally, Peter, the secondary.
Leroy Butler flies around the field and gets in receivers' faces.
Now back to the game. 3rd and 10.
Going deep, going deep.
Just one man in the backfield. Patton goes in motion. Brady fades back. Throws. It's tipped. The pass falls incomplete.
You know, the passing game is so tough in wet weather. It's hard to get a lot of air under the ball, and he ended up underthrowing it.
Walter comes in to punt after a 3-and-out. It's away. Hayes gets it midfield. Dodges a tackle. A 25. 10. Another move. He's in for the touchdown.
It's me. It's all me.
Windrell Hayes tears up the field on this, baby. Okay, here we go. It's how you run on special teams, Dan. This is it.
Fantastic. This is one truly incredible player, Peter. He's got a real sixth sense when he's got the ball.
You can't coach that. What a play to get the touchdown.
Longwell will line up for the point after. There's the kick. He has the extra point. The Packers put the first points on the board, 7-0. Longwell lines up, signals, and we're ready for the kickoff. This is returnable. Paul fields it deep. Hugh makes the stop on the return.
First down, Patriots.
Let's see what their O does this time out.
Ball on the 28.
Let's go, guys. Get the fans something to cheer for.
They line up with 3 wideouts. Brady pulls outside, throws, incomplete.
Tom Brady didn't put the ball where the receiver could catch it. Underthrew it by quite a bit.
Ball at the 28-yard line. Brady drops back, throws. It will be third down.
They toss this one out left and get the completion for several yards. Not enough for the first, but still a nice gain.
4 yards to go.
Third and 4.
It's only a few feet. You ain't going nowhere.
It'll be fourth and short.
Took the pitch way out left past the tackle, and he picked up a couple. Thing is, he needed a couple more to get the first.
Walter will punt it away after a 3 and out. It's off. That punt wobbles out of bounds. Not a good kick at all.
Well, the defense did their job and forced a 3 and out. Now it's the offense's turn.
Ball on the 36. They line up with their tight end right. Barr stays back. Sits in the pocket. Throws. Good takedown by the 7-year man out of Washington. Peter, let's go over the starting offensive players for the Packers. Let's begin with the offensive line.
Frank Winters brings size and power to this line, and they are ready for battle.
Next up, the receiving corps.
Jerry Glenn stands out as the best of the bunch. So far this season, he's averaged 88 yards and over a touchdown a game.
Last but not least, we have these 3 gentlemen.
Brett Favre sets the tempo in this group. Through the air this season, he's averaged 215 yards and over 2 touchdowns a game.
Okay, back to the action. Second and 10.
Who can make that? What's the third and long? Force it. Shotgun. Take it out. Take it out. Okay. Red 13. Red 13. Listen up. Red Bull 23.
Barr drops back. Sits tight. Drops way back. Throws. Nice catch. And he somehow finds a seam in all that and picks up some extra yards. First down.
He sends a telegram to his man for the completion. Take a look. There's the throw right to him.
This passing offense spends so much time in practice running plays and patterns that it's almost instinctive at this point. Ball at the 44-yard line. 4 wide receivers on the field. Carter with the carry. A gain of 2. Peter, let's go over the starting defensive players for the Patriots. Up first is the defensive line.
Willie McGinnis and his men deliver knockout blows to the offensive line all game long.
That's followed by the linebackers.
Ted Johnson takes excellent angles to the ball out there.
And lastly, the secondary.
Boyer Malloy disrupts pass attempts all day long.
Let's get back to the game. Ball on the 43. Walker in motion. Barr from shotgun. Keeps dropping back. Barely gets it off. It'll be 3rd and long.
Led his man a little too much on that play, Dan. It's definitely raining on the quarterback's parade, that play.
3rd and 8.
Push him back, defense. Push him back.
Barr fades back. Sits in the pocket. Throws. The 20. 10. Smith arms.
Barr with the completion.
Donald Driver takes it down, then pours it on. Watch this. Great catch, but he really delivers on the run.
Absolutely. You know what they say about receivers who have a great pair of feet.
What, they're fast?
The Packers, after the big pass last play, will have a 1st down. Driver will sit this play out after the big game. Carter with the ball. Shoots.
And watch this play unfold. These guys are so talented. It's really just amazing to sit back and watch them take care of business.
Longwell lines up for the point after. It's up. The extra point. Good. The Packers make it a 2-score game. They are now up 14-0. Longwell will kick this one away. Got all of his leg behind this one. Redmond will field it, and he will decide to down it.
They've been having a tough time passing the ball today, Dan. They need to set up some short passes and work into the bigger ones this drive.
Ball at the 20-yard line. Four-year man out of Memphis.
Really nice to see the D step up on 1st down and make the nice stop to the outside. Real quick reflexes.
It's 2nd and 11.
Ready for my encore.
I formation. Brady drops back, throws. Patton was the intended receiver on that play, incomplete.
Well, he threw behind his man, and there's no way a receiver can reverse course on this puddle of a football field.
It's 3rd and 11.
can't run off me. Try it again. I'll stop you again. Watch this left.
Brady fades back. Throws. That will bring up 4th down.
They dump it off over the middle and complete it. Definitely short of the first, however. They really wanted more yards out of that one.
4 yards to go.
Walter comes in to punt after a 3-and-out. Nice punt. Hayes gets the ball. The 40, 30, 20. Finally stopped at the 14-yard line.
First down, Packers.
Windrell Hayes racks up the yards on this one. Let's check it out. He got it, and now he wants some yards.
Well, he motored ahead and mowed down the defense. This is a fantastic run.
Yeah, the whole special team squad played that to perfection. It's all about teamwork. Donald Driver was the contributor for his team last drive. Let's see what he does this time out.
Ball on the 14.
Hey, set us up, boys. Let's see the points on the board. Right. Come on, stack up. Push him back. Okay. Green 68. Green 68.
Barr drops back. Throws. Incomplete.
Ty Long put his body directly in the path of the ball and forced the incompletion. And let me tell you something, Dan, that is tough to do. It's hard to read a play and react quickly enough to get into position like that.
Ball at the 14-yard line.
Let's not give me things. Nothing, baby.
They're going with their tight end left. Walker goes in motion. There's space wide right. Lights off the tackle.
Kajana Carter, ball carrier.
It's 3rd and about 3.
Just punt it right now.
Carter will run it. Touchdown.
Kajana Carter sprints in for the touchdown. Watch this replay here. Touchdown!
Yeah, a well-designed play that caught the defense napping. Longwell will line up for the point after. It's away. The extra point is good. The Packers now have a comfortable lead in this one. The score, 21-0. Longwell lines up for the kickoff. Kick is up. Falk gets it deep. The 25.
First down, Patriots.
Well, they got the ball, but they're really in a hole early in this game. They just can't let this one get away from them.
Ball on the 27.
Everybody's looking. It's time to shine.
They're going with the eye. Smith with the carry. Room forces through. It's 2nd and about 3.
That's all they get. That's all they get. Double time.
Cleveland in motion.
I got him.
Smith with the ball. Dodges the tackle. 3rd and 1.
It's short yardage, baby. Play it tight. Play it tight. Double tight.
Cleveland goes in motion. Smith again gets it. Jukes. Wayne stops him right at the line.
Loss of 1. 4th down. 1 yard to go.
Walter will punt it away after a 3 and out. There's the punt. Hayes has it. Dodges the tackle.
Return of 8 yards. First down, Packers.
Well, they got the ball again, and they're in the driver's seat already. Let's see if they're as successful on this drive as on the previous one.
Ball at the 31-yard line.
This is our turn, baby. I'm going to show you how we play. Right side, right side, right side.
Throws. Nice pass by the 12-year man out of Southern Mississippi.
Brett Favre locked in on his man despite the fact he was covered. And there's the completion. And he made that look easy.
Had no trouble beating the tight coverage.
Yeah, he could toss anything, even a salad, and hit his man.
Ball on the 46. Has a seam. Stiff arm.
Gain of 13. First down.
John Carter executes a major run. He puts the pedal to the metal from the word go and doesn't let up. Finally snag him, but it sure took him a while.
He is the man of the hour in my book, Peter. Ball at the 41-yard line. Carter will run. No gain on the play.
Carried this one way right, but he's barely past the line of scrimmage before he stopped.
It's the end of the first quarter. The Packers have a big lead, 21-0. It's 2nd and 9.
Come on, D. Let's take this game back. Step on left.
Has a seam. The 30. Dragged down at the 27-yard line.
14 on the play. First down.
John Carter made a tremendous run here. Just look at all the yards he's picking up. No one is going to stop him.
And no one did stop him. Several people tried, that's for sure. Fantastic job finding the open lanes.
Well, the numbers show he's having a great day today.
Shotgun formation. Walker in motion. Packers still keeping on the ground. Moves wide right. McGinnis takes the tackle after several yards on the play.
Dan, they've been having some real success in the past few plays to the outside. That's why I like them sticking with that plan. Keep doing it until they stop you.
Ball on the 22.
Go get him in, baby. Go get him in. Okay, listen up. Yellow 31. Yellow 31.
Carter with the carry. Shoots.
Gain of 9. First down.
John Carter has a great run there, and his big finish was a doozy. A great little juke move like that keeps him on his feet, Dan.
Yeah, it only got him a few extra yards, Peter, but I'm sure it's worth it, you know, to make the D look slow and clumsy, which is what he did.
He did. He made him look like they were wearing snowshoes at a ballroom dance.
The Packers moving the ball well. First down. Carter with the ball. Dodges a tackle. Ball at the 14-yard line. Barr from the gun. Throws. Shoots. He's brought down, putting an end to his first catch of the day.
They threw that one over the middle from the gun and completed for a handful. Not enough for the first, however, and we'll be seeing third down here.
It's 3rd and 5. They have 3 receivers in. Walker goes in motion. Carter will run it. Dodges the tackle.
Kajana Carter, ball carrier.
Longwell lines up for the field goal. The kick. Good. An easy field goal from that range.
Ryan Longwell delivers the goods under tough conditions. Look at this. Splits the upright.
With all this rain, that ball could have very easily slipped and gone any which way.
Yeah, but he maintained focus and control and compensated perfectly. You really can't coach that.
The Packers have to be happy with this lead they're building. The score, 24-0. Longwell is back to kick it away. Good kick. Falk fields it deep. Latrell.
A return of 22. First down, Patriots.
Well, believe it or not, these guys have yet to see a first down today. Forget worrying about a score this drive. Just try and move the ball downfield.
Ball on the 22.
Let's give the fans a show. Put some points on the board.
They're going with 2 wideouts. Smith with the rookie. Nickerson reads that play and stops it just past the line. Smith got shaken up and had to head to the bench. When we get the loadout, of course, we'll let you know.
Gain of 1. Second down. 9 yards to go.
It's 2nd and 9.
Second and long is going to be third and long.
They're going with 2 tight ends. Brady fades back, throws. A gain of 16.
Nice completion here. Take a look. There's the throw right in between the numbers.
He had them lined up just right, and they connected for a decent gain. Ball at the 39-yard line. Of 2. Smith had to leave the game due to an injury, and now we know the extent of that injury. Michelle Westfall has the full details. Michelle?
In talking with him on the sideline, he said his wrist is just a little sore. He's trying to work it out, and he's just waiting for the go-ahead from the doctor to go back into the game.
Michelle, thanks. Ball on the 37. Brady drops back, throws. Good pass by the third-year man out of Michigan.
Tom Brady threw a terrific pass there into double coverage. and the right guy makes the catch.
When does this guy not throw it? When his receiver is completely surrounded by the entire defense?
If there wasn't a challenge to it, it wouldn't be any fun.
All at the 48-yard line.
Empty, right left.
Brady fades back, throws, incomplete pass.
Mike McKenzie had that player's number, including its 4-digit extension, baby. There was no way that pass was getting by him.
Second and 10.
Take it down to nowhere, baby. In. All right, left side.
A pickup of 4 yards on the play. Third down. 6 yards to go.
It's now 3rd and 6.
My DB's gonna shut this drive down right now. They're gonna stay right.
Brady from shotgun. Throws. The pass is incomplete.
You know, Dan, he was playing short of the first down markers, so if he had caught the ball, he still would have had some yards to pick up to convert.
Walter will punt for the 5th time. Hayes gets it off the bounce. Hayes runs out of bounds on the return.
First down, Packers.
They came away with 3 last time, and I'm kind of curious to see if they can punch this drive into the end zone.
Ball on the 26.
That also was a fluke. You're gonna get the ball right back. Hey, right left.
McGinnis drops him several yards back. Nice tackle.
McGinnis knocks them on the chin there, Dan. Watch how he drives them back for a painful loss of yardage. Man, that was a huge stop.
Not how you want your first down to go, Peter. Now they've got a hole to dig themselves out of. We've reached the 2-minute warning. Ball at the 20-yard line.
Just like last time, baby.
They go with one man back. It'll be 3rd and a long way to go.
Well, the defense has hit them hard twice now, and I bet they're ready for a 3rd trip back to the buffet table.
It's 3rd and 19.
You got a lot of walking ahead of you.
Carter gets it again. Juice brought down at the 30-yard line. The Patriots take their first time out.
John Carter had an incredible run here, and to top it off, watch this clever move coming up on the replay, Dan. Oh, he just plain outsmarted him.
He sure did. Nice job to get a handful of yards with that little stutter step. 1:20 on the game clock. Bidwell comes in to punt after a 3-and-out. A booming punt. Falk catches it. The 40, 40, 30, first out at the 27-yard line.
Kevin Falk racks up the yards on this one. Let's check it out. He got it, and now he wants some yards.
Well, he motored ahead and mowed down the defense. This is a fantastic run.
Yeah, the whole special team squad played that to perfection. It's all about teamwork. Well, if they want to have even a chance at winning this game, they could really use a score here before the half. They got to do it here.
Ball on the 27. They come out with an empty backfield. Barely gets it off. It's caught sideline. Beautiful catch. What a terrific play for the first down. The Patriots will take a timeout. That's their second.
He connects with his receiver with ease, Dan. He sees his man and then airs it out for the completion.
Yeah, they are in sync. They're able to depend on each other as the play unfolds.
They actually look like Backstreet Boys to me.
I don't follow that. The clock shows 59 seconds left.
This is my stop right here.
They have their tight end to the right. Brady drops back, throws, caught for a touchdown.
Tom Brady throws a homing missile there for the touchdown. Check this out. Totally threads the needle.
With two defenders on the prowl, that was a tough throw to make, Peter, but he pegged him for 6. Vinatieri lines up for the point after. It's up. He adds the extra point. The Patriots get one score, and they're going to need a bunch more if they want to get back into this game. They are currently down 24-7. Vinatieri sets up and will kick it away. It's away. Hayes gets it deep. Phillips will make the tackle on the return.
First down, Packers.
Boy, I tell you what, Dan, if they can get another score before the half, they could take a commanding lead. Big drive right here.
Ball at the 26-yard line.
This is our house, baby. We're gonna show you how to do it. Ain't right.
Barr fades back. Sits tight. Finds some time. Throws. Grabbed by the 4-year man out of Alcorn State.
With the completion.
Okay, then, watch his body as he makes the throw here. He's going to be totally off balance. Off the wrong foot, and he still gets the completion.
Peter, that all comes down to arm strength. He couldn't put any of his body behind that one.
Truly amazing throw.
Ball on the 39. They line up with a split backfield. Walker in motion. Barr drops back. Sits in the pocket. Scrambles. McGinnis takes that sack. Huge play.
McGinnis knocked helmets with the O-line there, but managed to fight his way through. And there's the reward. Great sack.
I think this line did a very decent job trying to hold him back, but he was not taking no for an answer. That will do it for the first half. The score, 24-7. The ESPN halftime update with Clark Dishman is coming up next.
Welcome to the ESPN Halftime Update. Here's a quick breakdown of the numbers from the first half. The Packers come into halftime with excellent special teams play. When you rack up points like that, it energizes your whole team. Kajana Carter has up to this point run for a total of 76 yards and 2 touchdowns. A clear choice for our ESPN Hot at the Half player. That's our halftime report. I'm Clark Dishman with a reminder to tune in to the ESPN postgame show at the conclusion of the game. Let's send it back to Dan and Peter.
Vinatieri is ready for the second half kickoff. Perfect kickoff. Hayes fields it in the end zone. The 15. Tackled at the 24-yard line.
First down, Packers.
Boy, they have the ball again and are well in control of this game. It's not over yet, but it's quickly beginning to look that way.
Ball at the 24-yard line. Carter with the ball. Dodges a tackle.
Pick up of 4 yards on the play. Second down. 6 yards to go.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Watch for the run! Watch for the run! Aaron, watch the run!
Carter will run it. Open field wide right. 3rd and short coming up.
Well, only yielded a couple on that play, but they're very close to the first. Let's see if they can pick it up.
It's 3rd and 2.
Third and short, third and short.
Barr fades back. Sits tight. Keeps dropping back. Barely gets it off. 4th and short coming up.
Well, back to the drawing board after that broken pass play.
Bidwell will punt it away after a 3-and-out. Good punt here. Falk dabs it off the bounce. Falk was slow getting off the field on that play, and when we find out what the problem is, of course, we'll pass it along.
They got the ball. Let's see if they can take care of business.
First down, Patriots.
Ball on the 38.
We just set it up. Now it's time to show them what we got.
They line up in the eye. Henderson tackles him a couple of yards behind the lines.
Wow, the D displayed some great speed on that first down. They left absolutely nowhere to run on the outside.
Ball at the 35-yard line.
You guys got a long way to go. A long way.
They're going with 4 wideouts. Nice tackle by the rookie out of UCLA. It's 3rd and about 13.
Must come at me, not away from me. Grip, grip.
Brady drops back, throws, and that will bring up 4th and long.
They pick up some okay yards on the pass, but Dan, they are still well short of the markers.
7 yards to go.
Walter comes in to punt after a 3-and-out. It's away. Hayes fields this one. Juice. Well, stops the return man in his tracks and makes the tackle. Falk had to leave the field earlier in the game, but now we know why. Let's go to Michelle Westfall on the sidelines. Michelle?
Dan, the good news is that he doesn't have any broken ribs, but he has a severely strained abdominal muscle. He may be done for the game.
Well, it's nice to hear he's okay, but someone is going to have to take up the slack for the rest of the game. Glenn goes in motion. Carter with the carry. Fights off a tackle. Second and 4. Barr fades back. Barely gets it off. Not near the sideline. Finds a little seam and tacks on a handful after the catch. Slick move for the first down.
They toss this one right side and complete it to move the markers. Nice job.
Ball at the 38-yard line. Glenn in motion.
Okay, green, 23, green.
Throws. It's caught in the flat. What a job by the receiver in making the most of that play. Great extra yardage. First down.
Some scrambling around back there, then they go left and complete it for some really nice yards. Past the marker, and they'll get a new set of downs.
Ball on the 47. With the ball.
Kajana Carter, the ball carrier.
It's second and 5. Carter will run it to the left side. It will be third and inches.
Carried this one off his left guard, and he picks up a few on second down.
Third and less than a yard.
Short yardage, play tight deep.
Carter to get the ball again. Through the line for 3 and the first down.
They read the defense perfectly there, Dan. Skyrocketing up the middle to get the first down. They touched him, but they didn't stop him.
Ball at the 35-yard line. Still stay with the ground. Good run by the 8-year man out of Penn State.
Well, this O-line's been opening up some nice holes in the middle these past few plays. That's why I like this last run. Keep attacking the center of the line until they can stop you.
Ball on the 28.
Keep your eyes open. Don't give them an inch.
Carter with the carry. Takes it left side. He takes it outside. Picks up maybe 5 and gets the first down.
Nice job to take this one to the outside. You know, they've been hammering it up the middle this drive, and the D didn't see this one coming. They've been controlling the game today with their devastating ground attack.
The ball through the throw. Nice block. Pleasant makes the tackle. That's number 2 on the day.
Second down. 6 yards to go.
It's the end of the third quarter. The Packers have a big lead, 24-7. It's now 2nd and 6. Carter will run it. Dodges the tackle.
John Carter made a great run. Watch how he cracks the defense here. Oh, what a juke. He faked me out on that play.
That nice little fake move was brilliantly executed, and it got him some good yardage. 1st and goal. They come out in the shotgun.
Okay. Switch. Red 22 slide. Red 22 slide. Okay, switch. Switch. Red 23.
Bard drops back. Sits in the pocket. Throws. Jones makes the stop.
Got some nice yards there off the first down play, and that really opens things up a bit for this next one.
It's 2nd and goal.
Check. Goal 33. Goal 33. Come on.
Carter with the carry. Stiff arms.
We're going to run it till you stop it.
John Carter buys 6 big ones with this brilliant stiff arm here. It's all about drive, Dan.
Yeah. Well, you're right, Peter. This is a game of who wants it more.
Yeah, obviously he wanted it more.
Longwell will line up for the point after. It's away. The extra point. Good. The Packers now have a comfortable lead in this one. The score, 31-7. Longwell lines up, signals, and we're ready for the kickoff. That kickoff is out of the end zone. Nice job, and we'll begin at the 20-yard line.
Dan, they allowed the touchdown, and now it's their turn to answer right back. Let's see if they can do it.
Ball at the 20-yard line. Patton goes in motion. Smith with the ball. Moves wide left. Butler stops that play after only a couple of yards.
Got a few yards there off the first down carry. You can't underestimate the value of getting positive yardage on first down.
Ball on the 24. They go with the I formation. Smith will run it. Gets a block. The 35. Ball at the 42-yard line. The Packers take their first time out. Ball on the 42. Brady fades back. Throws. He runs out of bounds after a couple of yards.
They tossed this one right side and complete it, but there was not a lot of room to work with. Maybe a couple there.
7 yards to go.
It's 2nd and about 7 yards.
Watch for the run! Watch for the run!
Brady drops back. Throws. Tipped. 3rd down coming up.
David Patton should have come back for that one. I think he could have made the play on it.
It's 3rd and about 7.
They can't stay here. Push them back.
Brady fades back, throws. Nice grab for the 5-year man out of Wisconsin. Ball at the 45-yard line. Brady drops back, throws. He's tackled right away, but there's enough yards there for the first. Ball on the 31. One man back. Brady fades back, throws. A flag is thrown on the play. Let's see what it is.
Pass interference. Number 37. Defense. Touchdown.
Tyrone Williams gets himself into some hot water with that defensive interference call. It's a fine line, but he stepped way over it.
The Patriots will have the first down off the penalty.
Stay focused and know your assignment.
Williams gets set after committing the penalty. Brady drops back, throws, caught sideline. He runs out of bounds after a nice pickup.
They're tearing apart the secondary on that right side. I'd keep it up until they prove they can shut you down.
3 yards to go.
It's 2nd and about 3.
Watch the play action. Watch the play action.
Brady from the gun throws. Edwards was looking for the ball, but it falls incomplete.
Tom Brady threw it to the part of the field that was doubled up with defenders, Dan. Lucky that zone didn't get the better of him.
It's 3rd and about 3.
Fill in the gap. They ain't going nowhere. Get back. Get back. Get back.
Brady rolls out, throws. And going down, and that's his 5th grab on the day. It's 1st and goal. Brady fades back, drops way back, throws. Hot for a score.
Donald Hayes almost fumbles that one away, but he finally gets control. Good thing, too, because he scored a touchdown off of it.
Yeah, can you imagine if he'd have lost the boy? That would have been a heartbreak. Vinatieri lines up for the point after. There's the kick. The extra point is good. The Patriots get one score, and they're going to need a bunch more if they want to get back into this game. They are currently down 31-14. Vinatieri will attempt the onside kick here. It's off. Ferguson gets it off the bounce. Packers cover up the onside attempt. Great hands by the receiving team.
First down, Packers.
Dan, last time out, these guys went straight down the field for a touchdown. Let's see if they can repeat that performance.
Ball at the 39-yard line. They line up with 2 wideouts. Carter with the carry, loss of 2.
The defense played that one fast and hard, stopping up the middle and throwing them for a loss.
Ball on the 41.
Ready, get ready to see it again.
3 wide receivers on the field. Walker in motion. Open field wide left. Wall with the tackle, his first stop of the game.
Ball carrier.
That end zone has been very friendly to him today, Dan.
Let's play smart, baby. Let's play smart. Checker, checker. Come on, you. Big stop. Big stop.
Carter again gets it. Johnson read that play all the way and made the stop behind the line.
Ted Johnson executes a brilliant tackle for a loss of yards on third down. He's definitely got this team's number. Watch. Bam! Brings them down in the backfield.
Knocking them for a loss is, well, it's sort of like gaining yards for your offense, isn't it, Peter?
Yeah, on third down, it can definitely put your offense on the field sooner. That's for sure.
He's stretching it. I'll tell you, a 55-yard attempt. The points to the board.
Ryan Longwell had the deck stacked against him on that kick and came through with flying colors. Let's watch. Perfect aim. He nailed that one.
Truth is, you know, Peter, the rain and the distance add about 1,000 variables into that kick.
Yeah, I know it. Yet he took a deep breath, considered them all, and nailed it. You can't coach that.
The Packers have to be happy with this lead they're building. The score, 34-14. Longwell will kick this one away. This will send them very deep. Redmond catches it in the end zone, and he thinks better of returning it and will down it.
Well, they have the ball again, but it hasn't been pretty so far. They're really in a hole and need something spectacular to happen.
Ball at the 20-yard line. They line up with 4 wideouts. Brady drops back, throws. It's tipped. The pass is no good, incomplete.
Donald Hayes saw the pass go a little to his right. Either he or the quarterback wasn't quite where they were supposed to be.
Second and 10.
Don't get anything. Force the third and long. Force it.
Tight end is lined up on the right side. Brady fades back, throws. Somehow he slipped through the defense to pick up a handful of extra yards. Nice move for the first down. Ball on the 36. Brady drops back, throws, caught near the sideline. Penalty marker down on the play. Let's listen to the call.
Ineligible receiver. Number 86. Offense. 5-yard penalty and loss of down.
David Patton couldn't make that catch. Once you step out of bounds, you're done for the rest of the play.
Ball at the 31-yard line. Patton gets set after committing the penalty. Brady fades back, throws. Good tackle by the 6-year man out of William and Mary.
They toss this one right side and get the completion, but there wasn't much room past the line of scrimmage on that one.
2nd and 14.
There's going to be a lot of walking for you. Back to
Throws. There's a penalty marker on the play. Let's listen into the call.
Five-yard penalty and loss of down. Third down.
It's 3rd and 19.
What are you doing?
Brady gets set after committing the penalty. Brady drops back, throws. Flag down on the play. Let's get the call.
Pass interference. Number 37. Defense. First down.
Tyrone Williams was just trying to yank the ball away. He was openly interfering. Good call.
The Patriots get a free first down from the defensive penalty. Williams gets set after committing the penalty. Barely gets it off. The pass is incomplete.
Donald Hayes moved to the outside and was open, but couldn't make the completion.
Ball on the 36.
Keep them where they are. Force them long. Hey, stop left.
Brady fades back, throws. It's caught sideline. Out of bounds, but not before making his 7th catch of the day.
Nice pass, and it'll make this third down a whole lot easier coming up.
1 yard to go.
3rd and about a foot.
Big third down, team. Playing tight and shut them down. Swing left.
Brady from shotgun. Barely gets it off. It's intercepted. Jukes.
The ball is intercepted. First down, Packers.
Tyrone Williams just won the game for his team. No question about it. That's an interception he'll long remember. Oh, that's a big, big play.
Well, who would have thought this game would turn on one interception?
That's what I love about football, Dane. Anything can happen and anybody can win the game for his team. This drive will wrap it up for them. Well in control of this game, Dan. They just need to pound it out and take time off the clock.
.150 on the game clock.
Oh, look. Ball's back where it belongs.
Henderson with the ball. Johnson administers the hit, his 8th on the day. The Patriots take their first time out.
Picks up a few there. It may not look like much, Dan, but getting those early yards makes 2nd and 3rd downs immensely easier.
The clock reads 1 minute and 46 seconds. They line up with 2 tight ends. Carter Saylor comes up with the stop, his 3rd this afternoon. The Patriots will take a timeout. That's their 2nd.
And he stuffed that run up the middle. There was no way that ball was getting out of the backfield.
It's 3rd and 9. Walker goes in motion. Carter gets it again. There's space. Dodges a tackle.
Good job, Carter, ball carrier.
The clock reads 1 minute, 36 seconds. Bidwell will punt it away after a 3 and out. He placed that one perfectly. The old coffin corner to pin them deep. Great kick.
Another turn at offense for this group, and unfortunately, this game is pretty much over. They should just try and get some yards for respect at this point.
Ball at the 8-yard line.
Let's keep him out of the end zone. Green. Back to his right.
Brady drops back. Throws. Pass falls incomplete.
Bawoju got his body in the way of that one, Dan. It's all about clogging up the passing lanes. You can't coach that.
Second and 10.
Let's not give me anything. Nothing, baby. Hey, slap.
Brady fades back. Throws. It's caught near the sideline. Nice catch by the 10-year man out of Marshall.
Dan, I like that call. Really closed the gap to the first down. Let's see what they do coming up.
4 yards to go.
Third and 4.
Green. It's only a few feet, but you ain't going nowhere. Get back. Stay left.
Brady drops back. Throws. Out of bounds, but not before snagging the 9th catch of the day.
They tossed this one right side and completed for not much, but enough to get the first down. Boy, I like that call.
Ball on the 18. Brady fades back. Throws. No gain on the play.
They tossed this one right side and completed, but there was not a lot of room to work with. Maybe a couple there.
Single back formation. Throws. We have a flag on the play. Let's listen to the call.
Holding. Number 65. Offense. Half the distance to the goal.
Damian Woody got a little too grabby there and draws the holding call.
.104 on the game clock. Woody gets set after committing the penalty. Brady fades back. Throws. They managed to get him, but not before he gets his 11th catch of the day. They have 4 receivers in. He'll spike the ball and stop the clock. On 4th and 3, they're going to go for it.
You guys really think you're going to make this 4th down? Right side, left.
Barely gets it off. The flag is thrown on the plate. Let's see what it is.
This drive will wrap it up for them. Well in control of this game, Dan. They just need to pound it out and take time off the clock.
50 on the game clock. He'll take a knee, and the clock will wind down.
A loss of 2 on the play. Second down. 12 yards to go.
It's now 2nd and 12.
Just like the last play, I'm going to run him back for a couple more.
He'll take a knee, and the clock will wind down.
Loss of 2 on the play.
There's the whistle, and that's the end of the game.
14 yards to
The
go.
Packers blow their opponents out 34-14. Well, that should do it for today. On behalf of myself, Peter O'Keefe, and Michelle Westfall, I'm Dan Stevens. Thanks for joining us. Let's go now to the post-game wrap-up here on ESPN.
Thanks for joining us here on the ESPN postgame show. I'm Clark Dishman. The Packers come away with a 20-point beatdown over the Patriots. They now move to 6-0 on the year. The Packers clamped down defensively, to say the least. The stats showed just how much they put the hurt on the running back and just how key that was in the win today. Kajana Carter ran for a total of 127 yards and 3 touchdowns. He's our ESPN Player of the Game. And that's all we have for you today. Don't forget to tune in to the weekly wrap-up for this week's scores, highlights, and analysis. I'm Clark Dishman. We'll see you then.
You